All my years on the run, chasing hell, drinking devil's blood. I never caught a fire that could ever slow me down. Even fighting in the war, dodging lead, breaching rival doors. I never took no heat that could ever strike me down. Oh, when I'd come home, glory, hallelujah. Oh, your love had a way of knocking me on down. All my days in the woods, just a blade and a point to prove. I never picked a fight that could ever put me down. Oh, but when I'd come home, glory, hallelujah. Oh, your love had a way of knocking me on down. Oh, but when I come home, glory, hallelujah. Oh, your love had a way of knocking me on down. Every night held by you, every time I cry and sing the blues, nothing else I'd rather do than be helpless in your arms.
Ha! How's it, everybody? And welcome to the Daily Pidgin. My name's Andy Bumatai, and I will be your host. On this show, we play custom-made music videos, and we editorialize Hawaii news items, okay? To give you an idea of what we're going to be taking a look at, let's check it out right here. The first story we have here is on this new Dreamliner airline. Hawaiian Airline is putting into service, and they have 12 of them, or ordered 12, something like that. And we have little kids speaking Hawaiian, this being the last day of Mahina Olelo Hawaii, the month where we celebrate Hawaiian language, okay? And then Lanai, the island of Lanai, has a new wrestling champ. How's that? Right on. And bowling woes in Kailua. Remember Pali Lanes in Kailua? Well, they want to tear it down and put more shopping in, and the bowlers are not happy. Okay. Oops, oh, missed one. And the shopping centers in Hawaii and all over the United States are having to evolve. Talk a little bit about that. And crazy Maui rents. Huh? I know, they're going through the roof. Guess why? Okay, now let's say hi to a few of the Hamajang gang that came in right here. Here's Mama Sean. Aloha no, Mama Sean. Thanks, Ab, for being here. Hawaiian Ellen. Shakalaka, one of our moderationists. Mahalo for being here. Speaking of moderationists, aloha. There we go. Tonight, what? Aloha tonight, Hawaiian Ellen. Oh, what does that mean exactly? Charles K. coming in. How's it, Charles? Mahalo no iloa for being here. And there's Melissa, a.k.a. Shakalaka. She's on the Facebook side there. Okay. Pokoliti, how you, beef stew? Mama Sean one time saying, how are you tonight, Shakalaka, right? See, everyone saying how's it to everybody else. Me, nah, that's right. And if you're new here, no shame, let us know where you're from. We may have a custom-made music video that go to your old neighborhood, and you can spockanize all the people when borrow stuff from your garage and never brought them back, okay? That's how, right there. Deborah Casey Jones, aloha Melissa. Melissa being Shakalaka. I know, it gets confusing, but easier as we go along, okay? Who's this here? Hey, Susan Oaks. Am I saying that correctly right there? What? Oh, let me get her up on the screen, on the big screen. Aloha, Andy and Gangi. Hi, Suzanne. Thanks, for being here. Which of you buggers get my circular saw? Yeah, I know. Mean. Hey, my neighbor went borrow my square saw. Whew, hard to find those. Okay. And aloha, Charles K. Pokoliti. Oh, plenty people right here. Hawaiian Ellen is saying, how's it to people? Okay, that brings us to the end. Now, what we're going to do is play our first news item. And this one, kind of trippy, you know, because, wait, hold on, let me find the right screen. So, you know, me and buttons, I know. This first one here, we're going to take a look at this new Dreamliner, okay? I know.
Hawaiian Airlines is showing off the newest aircraft in its fleet.
Yeah, Casey Line on board the very first Boeing 787 Dreamliner for the company. Casey!
He has landed!
He has arrived.
Look at this beautiful airplane.
Air Force Casey.
Gosh, I feel like the luckiest guy in Hawaii right now. I got to be one of the first people on board the new 787 Dreamliner. One of 12 joining the fleet for Hawaiian Airlines. We talked to Boeing, we've talked to flight attendants, we've talked to the pilot up on the flight deck, but we also want to talk to CEO Peter Ingram with us this morning. Peter, hello again. I want to thank you again for letting us aboard here and showing us what separates this from the rest of the aircraft. This is a pretty special airplane.
It's a very special airplane. Today's a special day. I'm really looking forward to having our employees get here, bless this aircraft in a couple hours, and give people a chance to get on it and see it. Some of our employees, some of our guests here locally. It's going to be a lot of fun today.
Can I ask you a little bit about the timeline? When this is going to be in service? How many more we'll have joining the fleet? And yeah, again, kind of the timeline and specifics for that.
Sure. We're going to have our first live flight with passengers on it. April 15th is what we're scheduled for. That's going to be flying between Honolulu and San Francisco. We'll operate that route for about a month. And then starting in mid-May, we're going to have the airplane on one of our LA Honolulu flights and on our Honolulu to Phoenix flights. So starting in May, there's going to
how many people think the CEO of Hawaiian Airlines should be told it's pronounced Honolulu, especially in Mahina Olelo, Hawaii? I know.
Be two routes with it, and we couldn't be more excited. Between now and then, we've actually got a lot of work to do. We've got final FAA approvals that we're going through. Our flight attendants will be drilled on evacuation procedures, demonstrate our proficiency on that. So there's actually still more work to do with this airplane before we're ready to go live.
Yeah, you guys have put a lot of time, a lot of effort into training, not just the flight attendants, the crew, the pilots. Though we've had the 787 simulator, which I got to actually check out myself. I did okay, right?
Yeah, I heard you did great. I heard you did great. We may have an opportunity for you to have a new career at some point.
You don't have to lie to me, Peter.
It is. It's a lot of work that goes into this, and there's a team that has put in literally a couple of years of effort. You know, for everything from writing the manuals for our maintenance technicians, writing the manuals for our pilots and flight attendants. Every flight attendant on our airline is trained to operate on every airplane, so they've all had to go through 787 training. We've been training 787 pilots using that simulator for real productive work. So there's so much that goes into it. And that's why it's great to be able to celebrate this today. It's really fun. It's a culmination of a ton of work, and we really are looking forward to having our guests get on this airplane.
Peter Ingram with the CEO of Hawaiian Airlines. We appreciate the sneak peek opportunity to get aboard. All the cool features, the dimmer for the windows, the cabin pressures, different. There's just so many things that make this a really unique aircraft, and so much thought and intention that went into making it uniquely Hawaiian for Hawaiian Airlines. For now, let's send things back in the studio with Steve Grace. How cool, guys!
You can. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you.
Go. Casey, just wanted to let you know you've done a great job this morning. You do wonderful work. Come back to the station after you're done, okay? You're working with us.
I know. I think you're right. Billy. Yeah.
You're right. You didn't hear me.
Yeah, sorry.
All right, thanks, Casey.
Oh, I want all those people in my show because they laugh at anything. And why are you scared, Shakalaka? Yeah, I want to see what Molly has to say here. Fun fact: every Boeing employee I know refuses to set foot on a Dreamliner. They don't trust it or how it was designed at all. Now, is that a proven fact, or you just read something on Instagram, Molly? I know you're pretty good about fact checking and such, but that just seems like an odd thing that the people who put it together would say. You know, ask the people who put Rolls Royce together if they would ever buy one. Well, number one, they probably couldn't afford it for what they make, but, you know, anyway. Whoa. Yeah, and what's this? Pernell James has a new book called Ghosting, sold at Barnes & Noble. Is that about people who went on a date and then didn't call the other person back for a long time? I don't know. I'm guessing I'm incorrect on that assumption. Mama Sean says, Dr. Steve used to train the engineers at Boeing. Oh, wait, hold on. What does that mean? I don't know, and I can't take the time to apply what little brain cells I have to it. So, and Caffeine Addict says, aloha from Alabama. Okay, no, that isn't facts, but I live in a Boeing town, so I hear a lot of talk. All the people who want to raise. I don't know. But, you know, I don't know if you saw the seats. You know, they're this thin, right? So people are starting to talk about that a lot, you know, just to, you know, cram 4 more people in there. But you multiply that over years and years and all the flights they do. I get it, okay? Okay, what do you say we take a little musical break? Huh? Yeah. And this first one takes us through Whitmore Village, a place no one would ever do a music video on. But first...
How's it, everybody? My name is Tilly Krause, and I like grinding strawberries and flowers, but cannot eat right now. It's time for the Daily Pidgin Live with Andy Bumatai. See ya.
Still got a long I'll be home. Been stuck down in Louisiana, trying to buy my way home. Too bad the all my bridges burned down. I'm so close to Lord. If you could wire me some money, well, I'll be home. Yeah, if you could wire me some money, well, now baby, I'll be home.
Oh, that's so true, Pokoleti. About 1/3 of the hamajang drops are people's pets because, you know, plenty of the hamajang no like be on camera and all that. But we get plenty where they are, so there we go. Oh, I gotta blow so those comments leave. Very technical. I know. Okay. All right, so this next news item that we'll be editorializing it's about two fun-sized Hawaiian speakers. And again, this being the last day of Mahina Olelo Hawaii, the month that we celebrate the Hawaiian language. Okay? So let's go check that out right here. Ooh. Ready? Go.
Meet tonight at 5, and finally tonight, February is Olelo Hawaii month, and here at Hawaii News Now, we are always excited to learn more of Hawaii's native language. Tonight, our Keahi Tucker gets a vocabulary lesson from two little cuties who show us that it doesn't take much to get started.
Aloha. E komo mai.
All right.
O Keahi ko inoa. My kumu today are 3.5-year-old Tehea and 5-year-old Kelia.
Tehea, Kelia, Keahi. All right, let's go.
Bouncing around our newsroom, they're helping me learn the basics.
Dun, dun, dun. This is our coffee room.
Lumi kope.
Lumi kope. All right, let's make some kope. Wait a second, what's this called?
Ki'aha.
While Kope fills my ki'aha.
Let's all, follow along. That'll be funny. What was that? Ke'aha? Oops.
A pop quiz.
Sandwich?
Kanuika.
Oatmeal?
Okamila.
Do you eat
Hard to
yogurt?
understand.
I.
What is it called in Hawaiian?
Mayutepe.
I got my kope in my ki'aha. Mahalo.
Ke'aha.
The reason
Kope
these
in
girls are
Ki'aha.
so maikai at Olelo, Hawaii is because they live it. Along with all their friends at Kulaniakea School in Kaneohe, these students are immersed in their native language. And culture is a big part of learning through field trips and family support.
We weren't doing it just for her generation or for my own keiki. It was going to be for her grandchildren.
Kaula Tautaha is not only the school's co-founder and alakai, Tehea is her daughter.
Just, that constant struggle that Olelo Hawaii is not everywhere for them. So like this, right, creating opportunities for them to hear it as well.
Creating opportunities, Taha made these language cards with QR codes that link to audio samples.
Palaili, Lole Bavai, Ki Aha, O, Pakoko, Noho, Kelepona, Palakila Woho.
Don't be shy. My hila hila, you know, our keiki are great examples of what is possible, right? And it just takes 5 words a week and switching it out in your vocabulary, you know, starting with those everyday things. And that's how we encourage our families is just use it.
My hila hila. I like that. So before I say aloha, a little something ono.
Do you know the word for candy?
Kanake.
Kanake. Okay. Take a big handful.
Watch this.
Tehea and Kilia were very polite, but I could tell it was not very ono.
Ole mahalo.
So our lesson on Olelo ends with courtesy and kindness. And Tukeiki offering an example for all of us. Keahi Tucker, Hawaii News Now.
Matt Stetter said, I wouldn't think for a lot of parents, kids learning Olelo Hawaii will be a help the parents learn it too. Oh, definitely, Matt Stetter. Oh, I was, when my daughter went to Kamehameha and, you know, they learned a lot of Hawaiian there, boom, seriously rubbed off on me. Maybe we ought to get Peter, the CEO of Hawaiian Airlines, over there and learn a few pronunciations. Hi, Justine. Aloha. Ooh, split the baga out. Oh, spit the baga out. Yeah, definitely. Oh, man. Okay, what's it? Oh, Kavika in the hale. How's it, brother? Put a link where you buy the flashcards. Go to the, what was that, KHON or something? And then, no, that was Hawaii News Now. And check them out there because I don't have them, you know. And by the way, if you do a Google search on Hawaiian word flashcards, get plenty, I promise you that. But not the one with the QR code that tells you the pronunciation. I know, which was Filipino there. I don't know if you noticed that. Yeah. Not. Ooh, Hazijun, Kubaska. No, Kubaska. Is that, am I saying your name correctly? I don't know. I like to say Kubaska. Sound Filipino. Kubaska. Roger Sasaki, aloha gangi. Stay safe. Okay. Yeah. Which assumes we're safe now, you know. So, but if you are, stay that way. Per Roger Sasaki. Thank you so much. Okay. Isos tatuan over here. Suppose you are the good one. Okay. There we go. Let's see now. Oh, we have another news item. This one, on the island of Lanai, a wrestler competed and guess what? Brought the championship back to that small kind island. Mina, let's check it out.
And finally tonight, a Lanai High School wrestler is on top of the world this week and making history. Diesel Del Rosario capped off an undefeated season at the state wrestling tournament to win the school's first ever state championship in any sport.
We caught up with the champ on his spectacular victory. For Diesel Del Rosario, wrestling is the family tradition. The youngest of 5 first hit the mat at 4 years old and didn't take long to learn what the sport demands.
It requires having a lot of discipline, especially like maintaining your weight, always staying focused and on track during practice, not letting your focus stray off of your goals.
It was like a family bonding thing. They would all wrestle all together, and I love the sport, so I just pushed it more. And they seen through what their older brothers had to do to get there.
Over the last 14 years, he's competed around the country and won league titles, but the ultimate goal of a state championship always eluded him until this past weekend. The 120-pounder fought his way to the final against 2-time defending champ Evan Kusumoto of Kamehameha. A tense, back-and-forth showdown that went to the closing seconds.
I held him for a little while. Then he got out with 40 seconds left. And I heard the arena roar when he got out. That's when I knew I can't let him beat me because of how many people were cheering for him.
It was also a nerve-wracking experience for his father and coach.
He wasn't looking at the clock. I was like looking at the clock at him at the same time. And as soon as that thing hit 0, like I threw my hands up because I knew he got it. We got the win. When he looked at me and see me like pumping my arms, he knew. And yeah, his emotions was super raw, was mean.
A win for Del Rosario to complete an undefeated season at 23-0 and lock up Lanai High's first ever state championship in school history. His singlet reads Day of Conquest, the literal translation of Lanai, and when they flew back home the following day, he received a fitting hero's welcome.
You basically know everybody on this island. And my community has been supporting me and helping me go places that I never thought I would, with like fundraising and just the support. So coming home and bringing home the first state title of any kind meant more than the world.
How cool is that?
And it means just as much to his tight-knit hometown.
Ooh, that's the kind of who you know you made it on Lanai if they put you on the high school announcements pot. Mean. And you know what, Molly, Mad Statter was asking, is Lanai and Lanai two different things? I think they are, much the same as, Mahu. Most people think of Mahu as meaning, like transsexual, right? But Mahu, or a different pronunciation, means mist or smoke. So get plenty of words like that in Hawaiian. So I don't know. We got to wait till Keone Nunes show up, and then I don't know how, so we'll go talk to him, man. Good. I know, right there. I'm the youngest of 5, so no can scrap. I'm a lover. I know you. Oh, hey, how's it come, Ola, man? Hey, just checking in. Hope everything's good with you. I know you went through some issues. I love that that parade. Did you see that Lanai parade? Mean, huh? They'll be bragging about that for months. Wow, you saw that, bro? 4 cars. I started with 3 and I added 1 just for effect. Anybody notice that? Yeah, I know. He's one professional. Oh, know how to keep the excitement rolling along. Okay, so now we're going to take that drive from Kona to Hilo. Now, this is Dramamine City, right? So it's a time-lapse. So if you don't like watching it, the pro tip is look up at the clouds, okay? Or go feed the cat or something, right? Because I know, oh man. Well, I'm trying to use these videos that we put together quite a while ago, but so here we go. This is, oh no, you know what? I think I blew it. Wait a minute, let's see. We did Whitmore Village, we did, oh, no. This is, you know what this one is? This one is the one that I submitted to a contest for editing, but never do nothing, okay? So let's try it. I'll get it together.
Hello, this is JC and my cousin, Kim, and we are in Norco, California at a thrift store doing some shopping, and we love watching the Daily Pidgin live. Thanks, Andy.
Wow, that ends abruptly. I always forget about that. Hey, mahalo to everybody who's been cheering on the Twitch side. When we talk about a hype train, what that is it's a Twitch thing where when you make donations, it creates this kind of, well, hype train, and everybody adds and really appreciate it. We're on 81% of level 1 right now, so mahalo to everybody. If can, if not, no worry. How's it? Who's this now? Bros. How are you? Ooh, who's Bros? Never see Bros long time. You know what? Let's go to this this bigger page so we can. Oh, what's this? Oh, see Honda. Oh, another 200 biddies. You guys, the moderationists doing that, no less. Okay, who's Bros here? Let's just check out the avatar right there. Oh, look, got a car with a tree growing out of the middle of it. Whoa, man, talk about accessorizing. Mahalo for being here, Bros. Yeah, if you're from Hawaii or just love it here and you have a neighborhood, you know, that you like, let us know. We might have a music video that goes through that area. I know, within striking zone of your zip code. How's that? Okay. And Mad Statter here says, medium 7-Up. Yeah, when Andy mentioned Keone, I was like, ooh, note to self. Add that to the list of things to ask Keone. About Lanai and Lanai, I think that, well, Lanai is, you know, when it's like, well, what did Miles say, porch? But it's kind of like, you know, in the balcony or something, you know. Precipice? I'm not sure. Woo, how's that? Woo. And here's Nani Aloha, our moderationist and associate producer, saying, how's it to Bros? We have a number of them. Let's see if I can remember who they are right here. We have Nani Aloha, C. Honda, Devin, Rick S., Shakalaka. All helping us out here on different platforms because, you know, we're on YouTube and Facebook, Twitch, Kick, LinkedIn, and Rumble, right? So we're all over the place. Oh, hey, look, there's another one right there. That's, who's that? Oh, Nani Aloha. All the moderationists are cheering. Thank you so much, you guys. What? I know. Oh, we just completed level 1. Mahalo nui loa. Now we're on level 2, 32%. I would love to be able to show you this. Let me see if I can here. Hold on. I'm going to try to get fancy just a little bit here. And I'm going to go to witch.tv/ANDYBUMTAI. Boom. Let go there? No. Blew it. Can't see it. TWITCH dot. Right? Is it .tv? I can't see it. Yeah. Oh, yeah, here. Okay. Now, if I do this, there, you see? See that right there? Now, Twitch is a little behind, so, you know, and it plays an ad right there that you can probably see. But right here, right, on to the right, you see where it says Hype Train? This is what it looks like on Twitch. Was that worth all the trouble I went through to get there? Not exactly sure, but still, thanks, Zach. Okay, now, we just did that one, so now we're going to do another news item. I know. This one, do we have any bowlers out there? You know, it's funny. I've been bowling 5 times in my life probably, but had a great time every single time. There's some people really good at it, and some people live it and love it. And evidently a bunch of those people live in Kailua. Remember Pali Lanes? Yeah, well, they closed it down a while ago, and then they said, hey, guess what? We're going to bring it back. Well, suddenly those plans have changed. So, and they're not happy. Here we go.
We're learning new details about what'll happen to the property in Kailua that used to be bustling with bowlers.
Yeah, Poly Lanes closed in 2021, and the group fighting to save the bowling alley and get it reopened isn't happy with the new plans for the property. Rona Navalis joins us with the new details and reaction in a story you'll see only on Island News. Rona?
Jai and Marissa, Team Save Poly Lanes was founded 6 years ago to preserve the bowling alley that means so much to bowlers and some Kailua residents. I spoke with the Save Poly Lanes president tonight, and he says developer and landowner Alexander and Baldwin mentioned years ago that their initial goal was to keep and preserve bowling in Kailua. But now it plans to create retail and restaurant spaces that would...
Wait a minute, let me see if I got this right. A developer promised one thing and is now going to do another thing? My world is shattered.
To tourists, making it more expensive for locals. Meanwhile, A&B tells us that it is assessing the Poly Lanes building, property, and infrastructure while exploring uses that will benefit the Kailua community, its tenants, and their customers. Prior to Poly Lane shutting down, it was running for 60 years.
Some people I know are very distraught and upset at the decision that they made to not only are they not going to keep it bowling, they're going to make it some place for retail, restaurants, and I'm just taking a big leap here, but I'm pretty sure I'm right. Based off of everything that's going on in Kailua, it's not going to be a place where locals and their family can go on the weekend to go out and spend money, because it's probably going to be very expensive. It's probably going to be catered to the tourists, which Kailua already has enough of. We don't have in Kailua a local gathering place that we had at Poly Lanes. And that's why it's another thing that's going to be catered to the tourists, catered to people who don't even live here.
Now that I know that plans are still kind of up in the air, I really hope that Poly Lanes can stay. Yeah, it'd be nice to come here again.
They both mentioned generations have made memories at Poly Lanes, from milestone celebrations to first dates. Naomi says she grew up going to Poly Lanes with her parents, attending celebrations, and taking her own kids. Christian shares that one late local, Mary Sabate, was a regular at Poly Lanes who spent her final day at Poly Lanes before she died at 99 years old, whose dying request was for owner Art Machado to keep Poly Lanes open. Save Poly Lanes emphasizes they aren't going to stop fighting to keep it a bowling alley until they are told there's nothing more they can do, by speaking to City Council and rallying community members. In studio, Rona Navales, Island News.
Wow. Oh, no. I think they should bring the bowling alley back, give it a Superman theme, and call it Lois Lanes. I think that would be really that would work. Oh, mahalo for all the people who cheered on the hype train on the Twitch side. Just ended. Mahalo noi loa, you bugas tanks. And Bros was asking if we had wait, hold on, let me make sure. Right here. Okay. Oh, I gotta close this and then open this. It's getting complicated. Hey, Andy, do you have any videos that go through Waipahu? We definitely do, and I'm going to try to figure out how to do this so that, you know, it's not as clunky, because I don't have it queued up, so I have to do this special kind of thing. First of all, I go here, then I go here, then I bring this Waipahu video for Bros in here, and then I say, this is for you, Bros.
I'll ride with the horses, I'll swim through the sea, I'll climb to the mountain tops, won't you come follow me? I'll take time to notice all that I see, and after I've come so far, you know where I'll be. I'll fly away is a vision. That's how it should be. The world is a canvas, and the choices are free. At the end of the journey, where all is complete, they'll all wonder where I've gone, but you know where I'll be. I'll fly away, fly away, fly away, fly away home. I'll fly away, fly away, fly away, fly away home. Our dreams last forever. For all that we know, the roads come together, and that's where we'll go. We'll fly away, fly away, fly away, fly away home. We'll fly away, fly away, fly away, fly away home. Ooh, we'll fly away, fly away, fly away, fly away home. We'll fly away, fly away, fly away.
There you go, bros. That was for you. Mahalo for being here. Yeah, and all this talk of bowling, I gotta tell you, I remember when we did the Lees of Comedy tour, and that was Ed Cahill, Mel Kabang, Augie Tolba, myself, and Frank De Lima, and we all went on tour, right? And we were somewhere, I think on the Big Island or something, and, excuse me, Hawaii Island. And we went bowling, and somebody was there, was with one of the other comics, I forget it, but this big, handsome Hawaiian guy, and he put the ball in his hand, not fingers in the holes, and he just kind of threw the ball sideways. It was amazing, but he was so strong that he just always got a strike. I know other people coming up, you should get on, would you like to be on the league and all this kind of stuff? He went, nah, bro, just having good fun. Whew, I know. Whew, yeah, and Shakalaka, that was a funny story. Shaka was saying that in Germany there was a guy who was beating all the pro bowlers, pushing the ball like some old lady or something. So that's funny. But that's how it is in bowling, right? It's not always those fancy guys that end up on TV. You just got to knock over those pins. It's impossible to replace Pippin. I wonder where that came from. Don't know. I'm sure I missed something, but it has happened before. Is Ale Bowl still there? They had good food there. Yeah, I'm not sure. I think it is, and in fact, right next to it, there's a very popular restaurant now that everybody goes to because, it must have something to do with the Ale Bowl thing, right? Not exactly sure. Okay. All right. Now let's take a look at how shopping centers have evolved, okay? Or shall I say, how they have to evolve. And I know a little bit about this because we're at Pearl Ridge Shopping Center right now doing the No Vacancies Comedy Club. And the concept of that, if you haven't heard, is we go into empty spaces and do a comedy club there until they rent it out, and then we move to another empty space. And we get the location cheaper that way because we get booted out every 2 months or so. So we're there now, and it's part of what they're doing to differentiate themselves from online shopping, okay? So let's check this out here. This is shopping centers and how they're evolving.
Online sales have changed the way people shop, but experts say don't count shopping centers and malls out.
Nope.
They see positive signs despite the closures of certain national retailers. Max Rodriguez reports.
With so many options, retailers are working overtime to get people inside stores.
Especially the weekends, like we have like events outside, so a lot of people like they look inside here and they want to come in. And then is the 7 okay with you? Okay.
There you go.
Shopping malls creating experiences for customers, giving them a reason to visit.
Here we
You can't do that online, try stuff out and, do that. So I know, but I'm as guilty as everyone for shopping online.
Are truly a one-stop shop. We have medical services, we have a grocer, we have fitness.
Kamakanali'i is a unique situation. It's a new build, so it was built with several services in mind beyond retail. There's a hotel, movie theater, and plenty of places to eat.
After managing shopping centers across the island that were 30 years old, that infrastructure is a challenge, and it doesn't allow a developer or landlord to pivot as easily.
There is a change in the commercial real estate landscape. Large tenants like Macy's, the latest to announce a round of closures nationwide. A commercial real estate agent says it could be tough filling those large spaces.
The cost elements of building, the timelines of permit times. So there are a lot of challenges, but let's not forget that pre-COVID there were 70 companies where their #1 store in the world was in Hawaii.
They say companies are interested in Hawaii but can be turned off by the costs and slow permitting process. And despite an 18% dip last year in commercial real estate investment, according to Colliers, experts feeling confident in 2024 with dropping interest rates for borrowers.
The metrics that we watch and follow, they're all pointing to a return of 2019 numbers.
But experts say don't expect that large retail space left by an anchor tenant to be filled by a similar retailer. Businesses leaning towards smaller footprint.
Making the shops a little bit smaller allows for that more comfortable feel. And so I think that's what we're seeing with retailers is they're wanting to create, again, it goes back to that experience.
Max Rodriguez, KHONT News, working for Hawaii.
Ooh, there you go. So, that's so true about the larger spaces, right? Because we go into these spaces, I don't know, I'm not good at square footage, but I'm guessing they're about 1,000 square feet, right? But then, the shopping mall says, would you guys be interested in going into the Sears? The old Sears? And I'm thinking to myself, yeah, right. 10,000 square feet. Oh, man. It's funny whenever I think of Sears, and this one, I've mentioned this before, but if you think about it, Sears missed an amazing opportunity. You think about what Amazon is today. That was Sears. They had a catalog. You picked what you wanted, you did, and then they sent it to you. All they lacked was putting that whole thing on a website. Plus, they had the brick and mortar stores. They could have killed it, but somebody went, that internet thing, that's gonna go the way of rock and roll. It's never gonna last, right? Somebody did that. Oh, man. Okay, you taking off, Deborah? Mahalo for being there. Thanks, you baga. She ate it. All right. Okay, for the people that are new here, let's show you all the fancy stuff. Here's Nani Aloha saying, hey, how's it? And then when people come in, I can say, hey, see Honda, Sears had a good buyers, right? I like their clothes. Yeah, exactly. And Caffeine Addict loves Sears. Yeah, the craftsman's tool section alone. Man, you had some place to hang out while your wife was out there looking at, new sheets. I know. Yeah, roller rink, exactly. Now, Chorus had a basketball. Chorus over basketball. Oh, I get it. Well, that's got to do with Miles's influence right there. Miles was saying somebody who was in one of his chorus classes are skipping basketball to do chorus. Well, guess what? You can do chorus a lot longer than you can play basketball. I'll promise you that one. Lady Misty. Okay, good night, Deborah. And here's Doris Bueno. Good afternoon, Andy. Oh, mahalo. Thank you for being here. Blaze and Jake Yoga. By the way, Blaze, I got your drop. I just haven't been able to pull it off and, get it on to other things. I have all kinds of stuff that I I should be doing but don't do. Here, I'll give you an example, okay? Like take, for instance, oh, look at this. Here, I want to show you something, okay? Take a look at this, right? This is me going to the 11th grade prom. That's Kathy, and her sister sent me this, okay? Now, you have to understand, I dropped out of high school, and my last completed year is 10th grade. So by this time, I was already dropped out. So when Kathy said, hey, listen, you want to go to the prom with me? I said, you know what, I'd love to, Kathy, but I can't afford it. I'm a dishwasher. I'm, living on my own. My dad had kicked me out by then. And I said, so she goes, I'll pay for it. Oh, I know. Every time I see this, I think, oh, my goodness. So I said, well, okay, here's my sizes. And that's the outfit she picked. That's the only prom I ever went to. Oh, my goodness. Oh, thank you, Kathy. I think about it to this day, Oh, and here's another thing. This is the poster for the No Vacancies Comedy Club. I'll be there tomorrow with Frank DeLima. And Augie Toba's so funny at putting together these funny posters. Look at this. This kills me. Anyway, that's the kind of stuff I was saying. I don't know what made me think of that. So that's Blazing Jake. I'm trying to do other things, and I'll get to it eventually. Whew, I know. Okay, so let's see. You look just like you. Yeah, right. You pulled that look off really well. Oh, thank you, Matt Statter. I know I was cocky kids. I know. No, let's see. Oh, looking good. Oh, thank you so much. Ooh, I agree. To shop in person. Yeah, well, especially, I always mention this on the, hey, what's going on here? Oh, wait. Something was going on. That was funky. I always mention that around Christmas especially, go to the mom and pop stores and pay your, and buy your Christmas gifts as best you can, okay? So let's see, what did we do? I can't remember what we just did last, so I guess it doesn't matter. Oh yeah, shopping centers evolving, okay? Now, let's play a music video. This takes us to Maui. I know everybody just went, eh, this ain't the mainland. But first,
hey everybody, we're on an adventure with Shakalak. We're at Ragged Point, California. Yeah, and we should have been home watching the Daily Pigeon Live, but we're not. It won't be on yet because there's no more afternoon kind. So yeah, ahui ho. Who you calling a hoe?
We're riding in the old check, way below the local speed limit. We don't like go fast, we go e kahi, e lua, e kolu, e ha. Slow it down, brother. Slow it down, brother. This ain't the mainland. Ooh, yeah. We riding in the old check, way below the local speed limit. We don't like go fast, we go e kahi, e lua, e kolu, e ha. This ain't the mainland. Putting up the little grass shack. It's small, but it's just enough. Now we plan la'au, e kahi, e lua, e kolu, e ha. A'ole luxury condos, brother. This ain't the mainland. Putting up the little grass shack. It's small, but it's just enough. Now we plan la'au, e kahi, e lua, e kolu, e ha. This ain't the mainland. Olelo o Hawaiian, na una o Hawaiian, na mele o Hawaii, Genoa, Gabby, Johnny, Kindi, Kani Kapila o Hawaii, Kapila para, a ole na malini aina. Na olelo o Hawaiian, na una o Hawaiian, na mele o Hawaii, Genoa, Gabby, Johnny, Kindi.
There we go, Kenny Roberts in the Hale Mahalo. Did we play one of your songs? You may have. I think we, in fact, have you on a drop. You're all over the show, but mahalo for being here, bro. Appreciated. In fact, here's Kenny Roberts right here saying aloha to Hawaiian Ellen. Thanks, And Pokoli T, what's this? I'm sorry. Oh, you know what? Let's go to the big one. What am I talking about? Boom, right there. Hey, I'm so sorry to hear, oh yeah, about your, Anwar, I'm so sorry about sending all kinds of love and aloha. What happened, Ann? I didn't see that. Oh, am I gonna be sad? Okay. So sorry to hear, Ann. Oh man, I gotta go back now. What happened? Oh, by the way, Felicia, how's it? Wait, let's go here. Yeah, I got your message on Patreon. Thanks again. Okay. What happened? Am I going back? I can't find it. Oh, here's Ann. Let's see what she has to say. Okay. Oh, darling, I've been better. Oh, your mother passed away in December. She had cancer. Oh, I know a little about that. Lost my father and my brother to that, so never easy. Thanksgiving was their symptoms, and oh my goodness. Okay, sorry about that, and well, let's try to cheer up just a little bit. What do you say? Okay. Well, this won't cheer anybody up, I'm sure, but Maui is going crazy rent-wise. Yeah, guess why? So what's happening is people are having to leave. I think they've counted almost 1,500 people who on Maui who have moved away because of high rents. I know, so sad. So let's take a look at that. Here we go.
More than 1,500 families have moved away from Maui since the fires last August. That's according to the Council for Native Hawaiian Advancement. Our Chelsea Davis spoke with one family who says incentives meant to help fire survivors could be making it harder for other locals to stay.
Wow.
Benji Rollins and Emma Wegner met on Maui and fell in love. They now have 2 beautiful children and thought they would spend the rest of their lives on the Valley Isle.
Obviously, we didn't want to leave. Obviously, it's our home. You know, we were ready to open a business.
In December, they got this letter from their landlord saying, although we have greatly liked and appreciated having you as tenants, due to unforeseen circumstances, we will not be renewing your lease.
We were just completely shocked, completely taken back by, you know, how could they do this to us when they know that we have a 4-month-old daughter and a 2-year-old son.
They needed to be out by February 1st, so Emma searched everywhere for a place to rent. She found a 1-bedroom apartment in Kihei for $10,000 a month and a 3-bedroom house in Haiku for $28,000 a month. And that's when they realized they could no longer afford to live on.
$28,000 a month? And think about that. You have to put first, last, and deposit. You know, so if you've got $70,000 laying around, you can move into that apartment. Crazy.
Maui. So they packed all their belongings and said goodbye to their home and found this new home in California.
That was just that was hard for us to leave there. We don't want to leave there, you know. We didn't want to leave. But it just wasn't feasible anymore.
Emma says they have learned that fire survivors have since moved into their old home on Maui. The landlord, who didn't want to be identified, says he is not participating in FEMA's direct lease program, where landlords get nearly double for housing fire survivors. He also...
Well, if he hasn't doubled it, I mean, what? And the thing about it is I think he mentions that he didn't raise the rent. Well, then why not keep the same people? I don't get it. Hey, how come it don't start up again? He got mad at my comment. Hey, where are you?
Also said he did not raise his rent and says renting to fire survivors has nothing to do with displacing the Rollins-Wegener Ohana. But Emma and Benji aren't convinced.
Knowing that we have a 4-month-old baby and you're just going to put us out on the street?
The governor's emergency proclamation only protects people from evictions, not if their lease expires. Housing advocates on Maui are trying to change that, pointing to the exodus of residents as rents soar. Emma says it's too late for them, but she hopes their story can help other local families. Chelsea Davis, Hawaii News Now.
Wow, that's so trippy. I don't get it. You know, I didn't raise the rent, but you have to leave. You know what I mean? I mean, what are their kids chewing on the walls or something? I don't get it. Wow. I think it's about the keiki and what? Yeah, and being robbed. Something. I don't know. Wait, let's go to the big one over here. Ooh. And Maharishi says, I think it's about the keiki are being robbed of something. Whew. I moved away in 2000, adjusted, get homesick, but Hawaii became greedy. Uh-oh, now let's keep it nice here. Okay. Remember, the 3 calls, medical, political, and cynical. Okay, so I know. You never know. We're here on one side of the story here, okay? And, but, caffeine, you know what I mean? Yeah. Okay, love Pat Pat. Ooh, saying, how's it? And that's from Kenny Roberts. Big squirrel nuts. Aloha, love Pat Pat. Big chillin'. Thanks, There we go. And I just got a note from Nani that we're going to be rating Fernando Sosa. So we can do that anytime, you know. Nani, you let me know. We've done all the news items. I'd like to do one more news item, if we could, while you're setting up the raid for Fernando Sosa. Nani, let me know, because there's a news item, and it's about Hawaii being chosen. Remember, they were in the top 20 zoos in the country? Well, they've honed it down. Now Hawaii's Honolulu Zoo is in the top 10. Okay, yeah. So you can still go vote, but here's a little something. And Cindy, I wonder if you're watching, because they got a tortoise there that makes yours look like one of those ones that, you know. Yeah, take a look at this here. Let me just play this anyway. We're okay? Okay, Nani, let me know, right? Check this out, guys.
Welcome back to Living 808. They want you. The zoo's buzzing with excitement with their recent nomination, and Kelly went over to our Honolulu Zoo to learn all about it.
Today recently nominated the Honolulu Zoo as one of the top zoos in the entire nation. But we need your help to secure the spot. So we're going to continue to explore the zoo, show you all that it has to offer to inspire you to log on and vote.
Hey, I can't see it.
All right, we have crawled our way over to this next exhibit because these guys, moving very slow, but rightfully so. They've aged. You know, we got to respect our seniors. They take their time. I'm with Marina, who's a zookeeper here. And who else are we with?
Today we're with Jaws, the Galapagos tortoise.
Jaws, that's awesome. I mean, when you talk about dinosaurs, I feel like these are our modern day dinosaurs. How old is he?
Jaws, we don't have an exact age on him. He did come to the Honolulu Zoo in 1929, and so he's estimated to be over 100 years old.
That is so neat. Okay, and it's pretty cool to see how he's been moving around. We were scratching his neck a little bit earlier. What are some cool things about these Galapagos
So they
tortoises?
are the largest tortoises in the world. They are definitely slow, and they can live up to 150 years old.
Wow. Okay, so he's just a baby then. Yes. He's potentially still has decades to go.
Yeah, he still has some time.
I love it. And so how many of them do you have here?
We currently have 9.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. And when it comes to feeding time, what do they usually like to eat?
So they get a variety of things. Most times they get carrots, celery. Sometimes they get timothy hay, and then an assortment of all of these different flowers that we have.
Oh, very neat. Okay. Do they just kind of grab them off the branch?
Sometimes we'll cut them down for them, depending on what kind of day it is.
That's neat. And okay, when I look at him, it's hard to ignore that shell. What's like a fun fact about the shell, or how thick is that?
They can actually feel through their shell, so they have a lot of sensors. So sometimes when they rub up on things, they can feel it.
Really?
So any type of tortoise likes a nice little rub on the back sometimes.
Interesting. And is that because it actually goes all the way through to down below, or do they have sensors here?
They have sensors all the way through.
Really? And speaking of sensors, he's definitely feeling that. You started scratching his neck, and he wanted to come out and say hello.
Wow.
So, I mean, when people come to see the big tortoises, what do they say? What's the reaction?
Most of the time it's, I didn't even know it was there. I thought it was a rock. And I'm like, nope, this is him.
And because he moves so slow, that makes sense. He basically could be a rock if you didn't know. And where do they come from?
They come from the Galapagos Islands.
Okay.
Yep.
And so we got them directly from there.
Yes.
Which I'm assuming that's where the name is as well.
Yeah.
Very cool. All right, well, this is a super neat reptile. And you guys can see some incredible creatures here at the Honolulu Zoo. So make sure you come on over and check it out. And again, they are in the running for the top 10 zoos in the nation. Head over to honoluluzoo.org and make sure you vote for our Honolulu Zoo. Thanks so much for having me out here.
Yeah.
All right, bye, Jaws. Fist bump. See you later.
Yeah, okay, so it's Honolulu Zoo, was it org or com? Anybody remember? I know. But anyway, go vote. That'd be kind of cool. Vote, vote, vote. Yeah, Big Squirrel not saying vote, vote, vote. And Caffeine Addict, no, it's not free anymore. It costs money. They got to feed that turtle, evidently. Okay. Ooh, Andy, your best right. Wait a minute. Let's go to the big one. So, you know, and then I can do that. And then it says, Andy, I had the best night. Love the songs and the videos that you share. Had so much fun. And the Hamajang Gang, have a great weekend. Oh, thanks, everybody. I mean, thanks, Hawaiian Alan. And everybody, we want to let you know that we're going to be rating Anela on YouTube. On Twitch. Now, if you're not familiar what a raid is on Twitch, is we go over in mass, all the people who are watching on that particular platform. We're on, again, 11 platforms, but on Twitch, we have 20 people watching. So all 20 of us go over in mass and, hey, we're here, let's party. Kind of like how Terry raids us. You know, by the way, mahalo, Terry. I think I forgot to say that. So that's what's up, okay? Now, we have what they call a raid call, okay? Like you look at here, CC Honda, she puts this. Grab these raid calls that C Honda and Nani Aloha put up, and then when you get there, right, you take this, like what C Honda's showing here, and you clip it and then post when you get to the raid. It's called a raid call. It's, I don't know, protocol for what they do. And when you get there, by the way, also refresh your page so they get full credit for it, okay? Yeah, see, look, stink, raid. Okay, Nani's typing something, so I'll wait till she's ready before we move on here, okay? What's going on? Hawaii Indigenous Species Best Family. It's honoluluzoo.org to vote, okay? Go to honoluluzoo.org. Honolulu Zoo, one word, .org. Thanks, Nani. Appreciate it right there. Okay. I'm sure it was posted somewhere. Okay, looks like we're raiding here. Something's going on. And after we finish raiding, we'll say goodbye to all the people who have joined us here. Mahalo nui loa. And I accidentally did this earlier, but I'll do it here again. These are all the people who follow us on Patreon and on YouTube. Thank you so much. If you'd like to follow us on YouTube, when you're on the YouTube page, right next to where my name is, there's a place that says join, and I think it's $3 a month or something like that, if you feel like it, if not. But thank you so much. It's kind of hard to see with this shirt, sorry. Let me see if I get out of the way. That's a little better. Those are all the people that follow us. And let's see here. Okay. Are we? You got to let me know what's going on, Nani. If you know, because I'm going to say goodbye. I know, I will. Don't tempt me. Oh, man, I know. Oh, I have this button also here. Haven't done this in a while. Check this out. Oh, no, not working. It's just applause. How disappointing. Okay. So, you know what? While we're waiting, we'll throw a couple of these up on the screen. Yeah, mahalo for the show, Andy and Gangi. Whoo, okay, Andy. And let's see, mahalo, thank you so much. Thank you. Until next time, yes, Tuesdays and Thursdays, 3 p.m. Hawaii Standard Time. Andy Bumatai, have words with your wardrobe crew about the kind shirt. Yeah, I know. Oh, hey, we rated. Okay, time to say goodnight. Mahalo, everybody. Where's the button? Oh, there it is. 3, 2, 1.